the beginning was the Word. The Word was with God, and the Word was God. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, so that we shall not perish, but have everlasting life. For our sake he made him to be sin, who knew no sin, so that in him we might become the righteousness of God. For we are his handiwork, created in Christ Jesus to do good works, which God prepared in advance for us to do. Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream, where we are back, and this time I have a bit of a more plan, because I don't think the Ender is going to take us the whole time. That's going to be the main plan for today, is collecting the resources for that, and then of course building it. I will not be using a tutorial, because I pretty much already know how to build an Ender. I actually built the Ender in my personal worlds completely by memory of knowing how they work, and I'm pretty much just going to do the exact same thing for that one, and we should be good. So yeah, with that, let's go ahead and get into today's stream. So if you will, please bow your heads with me. We got to pray. So Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for letting me be able to stream. Just pray that everything goes well and smoothly, and that'll be able to glorify you with this. In Jesus' name, amen. Alrighty. So, okay, I do already have some of those in there. The reason I want an Ender is because I don't have a good source of XP, and if I want to start doing some bigger things, digs and all that kind of stuff, I'm gonna want some XP. Also, you may notice I decided to try out the new cape here. All right. Yeah. I don't know if I like it over the other one. The main reason why is, if you notice on my chest, I have the creeper face, so it just made sense to have creeper on the back as well. But I don't know. I like the color of the other one, and of course, I kind of like it in the wings, though. I kind of like it in the wings. It looks kind of nice. I don't know. I like the other one better, if I'm being honest. I like my the bedrock one, because I liked the coloration in that. Oh, why do I have chests in here? Well, I already know the answer to that question. Throw that in there. All right. First of all, I want to get this thing set up. I do not really. Where did I put? Okay, there are my 64. I want to get wood, because I need wood. Actually, we can leave this in here. I want to get this all set up. In fact, I know exactly what next to I want to make. I need my wood boxes, okay? Those are downstairs. Hold up, give me a second. I want to make my wood boxes. So I'll have a log box and a wood box for wood items, and then the logs that go along with the items. So let's go ahead and get those settled. And we'll have logs and wood. Okay. Right, so all of this, here's actually what I'm going to do. We're going to have this set up like this. We're going to have all of these items be in this. And then we're going to have all of these items go in the other one. So the logs is everything that only takes that wood type to make. And this is everything that takes other bits of wood, which technically, like, doors do only take it, but like, you look at the items that are in here, doors look like they belong in here. So really, this is the planks, the stairs, and the slabs, and then the logs all go in here, and of course the wood itself all go in here, and then all the other craftable items that are a little bit more complex looking go in here. That's kind of how I like to do that. So we'll do that, and that also means that I now have a little bit of extra storage in here, because I no longer have, yeah, that's no longer a thing. So, like, now I'm going to put the nether stuff up there. That just gives me a little bit more space. I kind of like that. Yeah, but I need more. Let me not fly. Actually, I can fly. I have a mob farm now. We're gonna chop down some trees. I won't have saplings with me. I don't feel like I need them. It's mainly if I'm like building or quickly need wood items. It's nice to have a couple bits on hand. And I normally don't have enough to really need like a big storage system for wood and logs. I only have just the amount that I need, and then I collect the rest for everything else that I need. It's rare that it will be full, but if I do end up getting to that point, it would probably be worth it to get something better. Alright, let's go ahead and grab all that. Alright. So first, I want to get all these shulker box stuff settled, just because I want to have basically shulker boxes already implemented and all that. It feels good to have that. And then we'll have to go resource collecting, where I'm going to get a bunch of leaves, actually. And I think I'm going to try to just take all the leaves of all the wood, or all the acacia that's in the area. Because I'm going to remove, like, all the acacia in there. We're going to get all those leaves. Because I'm eventually going to tear them down and build there. So, I feel like it's wise to take the leaves off of that. Kill two birds with one stone. Welcome in, Mika. How you doing? How you doing? Yeah, we're getting shulker boxes set up. It's about to be nighttime. So that way I don't need to go back and forth and can build an ender a little bit easier if I had shulkers with me. So, I'll also tear this guy down as well. Once again, we are going to be using the genius trick of waterlogged leaves. Use waterlogged leaves, and that'll prevent them from teleporting, because Enderman cannot teleport to a waterlogged block. But the leaves keep the water inside, so you don't actually have to worry about it spilling everywhere. I, too, think of myself as a genius. Doing good. How about you? I'm doing great. Thanks for asking. Glad to hear you're doing amazing. Alright, so we're just gonna kind of gather up all this stuff. Once we get all this wood, we should have enough wood for chests and stuff. Hopefully? I think I'll be fine in terms of wood. And then for the actual resources of the farm, I need leaves for the pathway and everything. Also, Enderman can't spawn on regular leaves, so even if they're not waterlogged, it still prevents them from spawning. So that's just handy in general. And then waterlog them, and now they can't teleport. I got 2 shulker boxes of leaves for my personal world. I did 2 shulker boxes of leaves. I did not need that many. 1 shulker box of leaves should do the trick. And we're also gonna do the one little trick. Oop, not there. Yeah, that should be enough. I'm gonna do the trick of, you know, it might be worth moving my tree setup farther back, where the mob farm is, and having that way that area does not look nasty with all the trees and stuff there, since I don't need that anymore. Throw that in there, and then, of course, sticks. I feel like sticks, no. Sticks make more sense in here. Okay, let's go ahead and make ourselves half a stack of this. Alright. Okay. Coolio Beanio. Okay. So this is the amount of shulker boxes that I have left over. I guess actually in this barrel I can now use as a shulker box barrel, because I don't need it for wood anymore. Whoops, that doesn't go in there. That goes down there. Okay. So we can pull out the wood box, throw the chests in there. Now we have all of these. I do need to get a couple more arrows to fill that up. Fireworks. I have a couple, but it might be worth getting a little bit more. It also might be worth thinking of upgrading a sugarcane farm, because right now I don't have a good sugarcane farm. I have a very small sugarcane farm, but it's not producing enough for the amount that I'm needing it right now. But I'm wondering, once I get it all, if that'll be good enough. Okay, I need to think of everything I need. Oh, redstone box. That's what I need. That's what I'm missing. The nice thing about always doing things the same way is it's good to remember what you need, because I knew there was red missing. Redstone. So sad. Actually, should be putting iron in here as well. They're most wise. Yeah, I gotta plop There's John right down there. And now we have another chest free. The great thing about shulker boxes is once you get them all, you get things nice. I'm trying to think. I might actually want to update the way that I do the farm. Because if I do your standard all the way down below, I could make a system that poops out all of the ender pearls, but I kind of like what iJevin did on Hermitcraft, where he had it open up and you can get rid of everything that way. So it just like fills up there and you actually have no storage. So if you need ender pearls, you can just walk right in. But for the most part, you just leave everything there. That might be a pretty good idea. Oh, but then I need slime balls. Oh, wait, no, I do. I do. Ha, 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 ha. We're doing it. We're going to change things up. So I need a little bit of cobblestone. I need my richides for iron. I need the redstone. And I need wood. Actually, logs. Now that I think about it. Because I need just the planks themselves. But let's... Whoops. Come on. Work with me here. Okay. Sticky pistons. I'm actually going to put the slime balls. I feel like slime balls make sense to be within the redstone. So we're going to leave it there. Oop. Make sure those are always touching each other. Just because it looks better. I don't know about you, but... Not that it's like OCD or anything like that, but it just looks nicer to have the wood together. Alright, so yeah. 8 of those. Let's see, what else do we need? I think really that's it. Because I'm pretty sure, if I recall correctly... I don't actually have anywhere. Okay, yeah, I didn't think so. Hold on, let me... Oh, I didn't mean to break my floor. Hold up. Testing. Bud powering, cool. Okay, so that does not work. Just checking. I was seeing if the redstone would stay on the pistons, so that way I can just wrap it around the pistons themselves. It cannot. So in that case, we'll actually have to do it in a different way. I can't place... where are they? Where are you? Oh, sorry. If you couldn't tell, I've been watching a lot of... Oh, it wouldn't work anyways. Would not work anyways. Okay. I must think. Wait. I don't have a redstone there. Ooh. Okay. Something is shaking the whole house again. Well. Now this is interesting. Okay. This could change a whole lot. Mangrove roots at least can power this. This could change a lot. The reason this is so monumental... Oh, I don't... Do I really not have any water? That's why that's so monumental. I can power... this piston. Now I'm gonna just check. Okay, yeah. It does work. It does work. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that means I can have waterlogged mangrove roots to power the pistons, and Enderman can't spawn or teleport to these blocks because they're waterlogged. Oh my gosh. That is just beautiful. Stop breaking my floor. Okay, this makes things interesting. Okay, we already got water in there. Then I will take those with me. Now it is time to collect the resources for the farm. So I need a shulker box full of leaves. Importance. Do I have a silk touch hoe? Yes, I do. I do have horge. Okay. It's time to collect one with the mangrove roots we won't worry about. We're going to get other resources. I need carpets, which that's not a problem. Both of these are wool farms. Both of these are nice wool farms. So in terms of the wool, we've got that covered. Each one of them produces a different color wool. And these are working great. Ooh, a lead. Very nice. Utilities. Throw the lead in there. Okay. So the way we're gonna build this farm, I'm going to. How am I gonna do this? Right. So I got all these guys. Now this guy's got the most because it was on white wool for the longest time. Alright, cool. Yeah, we should be good. We should be good. Now all I need to do is collect all the leaves. And we're... the leaf type does not matter. That won't affect the farm in the slightest. I'm not going to leave the trees up. Don't worry. I will remove them all. We are going to go into a massive deforesting session of a savanna forest. So, enjoy. No, I could take this down before I go to sleep. Look at that speed. Before I even need to sleep, I took down another tree. This gives us wood. And we're going to need chests. I am going to put some chests up there. Because I think it would be smart to have a chest to do ender pearl dumping. If I do get some. And, of course, enderman heads. It would be nice to actually have a spot to place those. Otherwise, they'll just kind of chill there. And I don't really want that. I don't really want them to just chill. I don't want to waste all the ender pearls. It'd be good to keep some, because they can be useful. I want to have a couple in my utility box, because you never know when you need ender pearls. Just overall, very useful things to have. You never know if we're going to get stuck in a hole and we're going to need to get out. And rather than having the only way out be death, that would be something else. We still have not died in this world, so that's kind of exciting. Though this is not hardcore, so it doesn't really matter that much that we haven't died. But it's still... I still like to keep track of that, because I still think that's kind of cool. Even if it is just a survival world, it's still cool to say, yeah, I still haven't died. I mean, it's the same feat. It's just not the same stakes, which is much more preferable and enjoyable for me. Now, though I'm actually kind of, like, now, with what I'm doing now, the world I'm building here, I'm genuinely, like, enjoying this far more than I was enjoying the hardcore world that I had. I just think the buildings here are a lot cooler. Not to mention that, like, this whole base is also our home base. Like, we're building up this whole area, right? We have all of this so far. We have this spot. And I want to try to basically have this whole savanna area be this prairie-style living kind of thing. Like, I want that to be the case. I want everything to have a spot. I'll probably actually wrap this around this farm here and have it kind of... Actually, maybe not wrap all the way around, because I think I want to put another something here. And then I think a water wheel kind of thing for electricity over here. And then we'll do that. What modes? I'm going to assume you mean, like, game modes. I mainly just play, survival. I did have a hardcore world before this. That was about 400 days in, and I was at my Wither Rose farm, and I did not pull back enough. I did do it a little bit. I did do the spin a little bit, but it wasn't enough that I splatted on the ground. It counted it as fall damage. So that was a very sad day. And I don't use totems, because as you can see, I like my food in my offhand, so I wouldn't want a totem even then. Also, welcome in, Guns. How you doing? How you doing today? I don't know. how many of these trees I want to get rid of, actually. Like, I'm getting rid of these, and I don't know. I kind of want to leave a couple. Then again, I could take all of them down and build my own custom prairie-like trees. I don't even know what a prairie tree looks like, but we can figure it out. My custom trees are mid, but the nice thing about this is I can work on my building skills and try to get better at things like custom trees. Because when you watch BOO and you watch him build an entire forest like it's nothing, and you get inspired. I'm going to move over near the iron farm. Look at that. Look at that. 3 golems going down. I'm going to get rid of some of the trees here, because I definitely am going to be building in here. And also, got to get rid of this thing. This sucks. Having a giant ravine there. But, you know, I can get rid of it. Just cover it up like it never existed, and hope that I don't need to get down there. I'll chop that later. Here, let me do that actually right now. Let me chop it down to there. That was very unfortunate that I was standing on a block that could decay. Hold on. I see your message, guns. Give me just like 2 seconds. Okay. You just came home. Very nice, very nice. My day's going pretty well. How about your day? Were you running errands, or are you getting back from work or something like that? Hopefully your day's been going well. Yeah, so for those of you who don't know what the plans are yet, I want to build this whole iron farm up as a pumpkin patch and kind of do that. And so I'm kind of separating each of the farm zones into their own little areas. So like, as you can see here, I kind of have these buildings blocking off the wheat from whatever's going to be on this side. And so I intend to do that over here as well. Though now that I think about it, I might even be able to use, because like back there, I don't know if buildings make sense. I want to keep the buildings more to this area where the village was. Keep that over there. So I might use trees to block off this area. Rather than buildings. But like here, buildings make sense. We have 2 barn-like buildings because those are farms. Look at, oh, this iron farm, early day iron farm, pretty easy to make. I would recommend using rails for it, though. In the tutorial for that guy, he used a boat, and obviously boating villagers is a little bit more challenging, and you have to use a lot more boats, whereas you can use the minecarts a little bit more easily. But obviously that assumes you have, whatchamacallit? That assumes you have iron already to make that, which, I mean, getting the iron for the rails isn't that bad, and it's worth it when you have an iron farm that's always producing when you're in the area. So this thing produces around, I think, 4,000 per hour. So if I'm in this area for an hour, especially when I start building more, and I spend 2-hour streams building here, I'm gonna get a lot of iron. And then that's the sugarcane farm, but as you can see, that building's quite small, so it might be worth, you know what? Because I have this building, I could build another one. Since I have these two, this one's covering it, but these 2 that are identical, I could put another one of those on the other side that also is that, maybe still burnt a little bit from the nether thing. I just got home because I want to see some friends. Ooh, fun stuff. Chilling with the boys, I see. Or the girls. I don't actually know. Or both. Maybe you're being, you're expanding territories. Alright. I don't even know what that means. Don't read into that. I was just spouting nonsense. Alright. Just so you know, I'm trying to get a full shulker box of leaves. That is my current goal. That should be enough to make what I need to make. We're going to use leaves as the bridge to get to where the iron farm, the Ender is going to be. That is the current plan. And the other thing that I need is just like stone or something. Right now I don't really care about making it look nice. I think I'm going to worry about the design of it once I get to an end project, which I do have an idea for. But I'm going to let that one cook a little bit. Just because end projects are typically a more end game kind of project, and right now we're still we're only on day 200, so I don't want to go too crazy with the end dimension. I kind of want to get basic starter stuff. And technically speaking, this is still only our starter area. And I want this whole area, just in general, to remain the starter zone. Kind of like the humble beginnings of the Prairie Life Village, getting everything we need, all the small little farms done and dusted. That's kind of the idea. Is all the farms that aren't really AFK-able, they're just meant to run in the background while I'm in the area. But this honestly might just be the main base as well for a little while. And honestly, I kind of like the idea of just continuously expanding around the area. Or at least having, like, the other zones nearby. There's another village back there, and I want to do a harbor village there. But I think I want to do it in the style of a Japanese thing because of Joel. And his base is really awesome. And I watch a lot of anime, so I'm, like, already into Japanese-related things. So it makes sense for me to have tried, or to try, Japanese-related buildings. So I think that'll be a fun project, but I want to get this done first. And I still have quite a lot of ideas for, like, ways to build and expand on this. But if I start running dry, I could always build a road. But that won't happen for a little while. Are you building a bridge? Honestly, that might not be a bad idea. So back yonder, as I said, here, I kind of want to do a, probably in line with this, just to continue the blockade. And yeah, I might do another sugarcane farm here. Actually, you know what I could do? I could have a sugarcane farm that goes horizontal this way. So that way the entrance is actually up here. So like the road will go here and then kind of go past this up to the other one. Because if it's sideways, the door has to be in the front just because of the way the farm is built. It's horizontal. But we'll have a water wheel there. But it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe have a bridge over. But maybe I'd put that... Well, I guess actually bridges near waterways feels like a natural thing. I don't know. Well, we'll cross that bridge. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. Pun totally intended. Alright. So we'll go ahead and clear these out. This actually is very nice because it's giving me a lot of space to work with now. And, like, it's giving me an idea of, like, potentially buildings and stuff I could place. I will say it is quite difficult trying to think of a build when there's stuff in the way. You're like, you watch these, like, super good builders, and they look at this, like, plain area, and they're like, yeah, I could do this, this, and this, and this. And you're like, what? But there's so much stuff in the way. And then they just build it, and it all makes sense, and it all works out. And you're like, what? How? But I think one really good idea is, like, look at the build, try as hard as you can to see the terrain and, like, ignore the trees. And then, because you could just remove the trees, and then you could always place the trees back. Like, that's always an option, is, like, you don't have to keep it. Once you remove a tree, you can just plant it back up again if you didn't like the fact that it was gone, you know what I mean? Or build your own custom tree using the resources of the tree. Unfortunately, custom trees require this entire savanna to make one custom tree, practically, so... That's never a good thing. It got hot. I might need to bump my fan up. Actually, I might just need to oscillate it. I don't know. Either that or my mom turned the cold off. She likes the heat, so she'd gladly sweat and joy. I'd rather be wearing a sweatshirt, but I don't want to shiver. Like, I definitely don't want that. But there's a certain point where the heat gets a little too much. Okay. Alright, well, we're almost to the full shulker box limit. And honestly, what we have might be enough, but I'd rather be safe than sorry, so I'm gonna try to get the full shulker box. Oh, I chose wrong. I'm good, I swear. I'm just a little thirsty. That's gonna make the Coke all the more refreshing. Oofers. Okay. Let's see where we tally. You know what? One more tree. One more tree. This tree right here should topple us over. Get us close enough anyways. We'll be good here. Yeah, I think it would be really cool to have road, like kind of what Fwip's doing in his world, where he has a bunch of like roads and stuff that connect everything up. Yeah, that's perfect. That's good. That's a good amount. That's a good amount of wood. Okay, so for the most part... Oh, wait, hold on. Oh, nope, that doesn't go in utilities. We already have water in there, so we don't have to worry about that. Redstone's already there. We can move those over there. Put the acacia leaves there. I need importance. Importance and utilities are different, and the reason I have them separated is because the utilities gets full really fast. Let me see. Actually, let me look at the sugarcane farm and see how much we got. And of course, due to the way that I built this, it does kind of get stuck a little bit on the edges, which isn't great. That's not a Tango design issue. That's a me issue. For those of you who don't know, Tango Tech is the one who designed that sugarcane farm, and it's lossless, right? But with the funnel I put, it's not. But that's why I'm trying to get honey down there. Oh, I don't have any sugarcane. I don't have any with me. Hold up. Okay. I gotta go over to... Oops, I already put the acacia away. Actually, you know what? Stone is actually going to be something I might need like 2 shulker boxes for. So I might need to do a little bit of digging to get the stone required. And then other things I'm going to need is iron bars. I'm going to need carpets. Might need a couple more carpets, so I'm going to grab a little bit. I live in a 2-room apartment with my sister and parents, and I share a room with my sister. And when it's hot, we open the window, and my mother comes and says how cold it is in here. You know, turn on the heater. See, my mom always yells at me to close the window because we're wasting the cold air that isn't coming through. But no, I totally feel you, because I'm the youngest of the family, and I have 3 older sisters. And I had to share a room with the sister once before. But then eventually I got my own room. I don't know why I am looking. Ooh. I like the look of white wool better. We already have iron with us, so I don't necessarily need to worry about that. I am gonna grab a little bit more on that. All right, guys, hold up. A little bit of a break, seas. A little bit of break, seas. I need to oscillate that fan. I'll be right back. Okay, fan is on, and it is oscillating. Yeah. Unfortunately, I have the smallest room in our house, so we got a really small, like, 1,000-square-foot home. That might be too small. I don't know. But it's, like, pretty small home, and, yeah. It gets hot in my room. Mine, especially, is the hottest of the house because it's the smallest, and I have a lot of stuff, and I also have the most technology. So you have my computer, my iPad, and all that that's creating the most heat. So it's like a great little spot that I'm in here. But it's okay. I'll figure it out. I'm not gonna lie, I don't mind the way stone looks. So, like, building things out of stone. Cobblestone, no. Cobblestone just doesn't look that. I don't have any. Alright, guys, we're gonna do a little test to see. We're gonna turn the farm on. We're gonna do a very short AFK session. Try to see, if we can't get a little bit more gunpowder so I can make a little bit more stuff. Okay. Let's go in this mode. Okay, nothing spawned yet. This is a very nice, simple farm. Oh, I broke the farm. Hold up. Hold up. I broke the farm. I tried to turn it off once, and I broke the farm. There we go. That's fine. I'm chilling. Okay. Let me get that. Them creepers are what we need. You know, I'm very excited to make a, you know, there's actually a way I could probably make this a little bit more efficient. If I took out the edge blocks, like, just these edge, hold on, just these edge blocks here, not these ones, but only these ones, replace it with, like, a trapdoor going down. That way, they flow over and under. That might, yeah, no, it's not actually that much of a problem. That's more effort to add efficiency that's not really needed. Yeah, look at these idiots. Look at these idiots just dying here. Yeah, I need that sweet gunpowder. Get that a little bit. I don't think I'm gonna need that many rockets. So, all right, tiny AFK session. I gotta turn the farm off now. Jeez. Oh, that was not a lot. Yeah, I'd have to do a little bit of a longer AFK session if I really... well, actually, I need arrows. Oh, wait, I have a better spot to get arrows from. Hold up. Okay. I have this back here. This would be a far better place to start when collecting arrows. Except that there wasn't nearly enough in there. Hold. I have to find the arrows, though. There they are. Wow, I am... This mob farm is great and all, but I don't think I AFK'd here long enough. So I might do an AFK stream in the future back here. Try to get a couple more mob drops, because, like, I need gunpowder. I really do need gunpowder. Alright, next stop is that beacon over there. I need stone. Okay. Don't like having that in my inventory. But I need to fill both of these shulker boxes up full of stone. Okay? Increasingly getting closer and closer to the edge. So, one thing I like to do just for the fun of it. I love digging out a chunk. Okay? It's great. Just come down here, dig down 4 blocks, and then dig out a chunk. You get tons of resources from this, and then especially when you're in times like this and you need a ton of stone for a project, you can just mine it all away and you get all of it. It's great. Works wonders. Who knows, maybe I'll just dig out so many chunks back here where, like, no one will, like, see this area. And, yeah, just kind of leave it there. And just keep, like, digging the chunk next to it. next, which I think this beacon would still be able to reach that far. So we just leave it there and we just dig a 3x3 around this area. Just dig it all out. Get all the dirt, all the stone. Wonderful. Andesite, diorite, all that kind of stuff. Once we get to deep slate, that. And then we can start using deep slate instead of stone because we'd be able to afford it. So right now, getting deep slate's a little annoying. I believe I should have a mod installed that allows me to insta-mine deep slate. Just because it is a little annoying to mine. And I want convenience, so plop that guy in there. So get that. I think by the time we get to the end, I think I'll grab the coke while we're building that, because it is actually taking a little bit longer for me to get all the resources than expected, so I might actually take most of the time today to actually get the Ender up and running, but the building of the Ender should not take nearly as long, though. Resource gathering always is just time consuming. Then again, I'm at no reason to end the stream after 2 hours, so if we're going well, I might just stick around a little longer. Who knows? We'll see, we'll see. What enchantments do you have pickaxe? Got full pickaxe. Efficiency 5, mending, breaking, and silk touch. It's my Selkie. 10 points if you can tell me what that's from. What that reference is. And the great thing, you always mine 4 down, because that'll fill up your inventory of resources. Okay. Maybe... Oh, that's dirt. Maybe 1 more mine. And we should have... or 2, possibly. We should have enough after that. Yep, good old insta-mining. Most satisfying thing. Oh! We have an ore vein right here. I don't really care that much. I'm not in needing of copper. Not gonna lie, I think mining for copper is a little bit more satisfying than a copper farm using drowns. Just because I feel like it's just drowns is slower and not as fun. Whereas mining, at least you're, like, doing something. So I feel like it's a little bit more exciting. Are you using mod? No, this is just vanilla Minecraft. This is efficiency 5 plus haste 2. That's provided by this beacon. Will allow you to instantly mine blocks. At least for Java, that's the case. I actually don't know if Bedrock has the same feature or not. I feel like they should. I don't know why they would need to nerf that in Bedrock, but Bedrock's Bedrock, so you never know. I do have a mod that allows me to do this, but to deep slate. However, I'm not in deep slate yet, so that's not really in effect. Alright. Though I've watched Shadowstone's streams, and he has some interesting mods that, like, add to his world. And he has one, like, pickaxe that allows him to mine bedrock. It's pretty cool. I think he used it to, like, flatten areas rather than, like, having to go through the arduous task of, like, doing all the breaking because he wants it flat. He'll just do that. And I'm like, that's pretty cool. It's like a Yeeterang, I think is what it's called. How do you have your Elytra in full armor bars? Oh, so I do have a data pack that allows me to combine my Elytra and my chestplate. That's on Vanilla Tweaks. If you do exclamation point... Oh, wait, you're not... Oh, you guys aren't on Twitch. I also am live streaming to Twitch at the same time. Vanilla Tweaks is the pack that I use to get that. One more mine. I should have all the stone that I need after this. I don't know if it's possible to make commands on YouTube or not. So unfortunately I don't have anything special on YouTube. Just because I don't know if I don't have the affiliate or whatever they call it on YouTube. If I don't have that, I don't know if I'm allowed to use anything like that or not. Donald told me there isn't really anything, because he also streams to YouTube and Twitch. So, if you have Twitch, it's SDK Live. I believe there's a link in the description. I do have channel points and that kind of stuff over there, as well as commands, so for easier information. But I use Vanilla Tweaks. Actually, you know what? It might be worth putting all of that information in the description, since I can do that with YouTube. Oh, that's a good idea. I think I might do that, if I remember. That's always the case. If I remember, that could be a way to do that. But no, it is not a texture pack. I do have full armor, but also the mobility of wings, just due to Vanilla Tweaks. Which, just so if you didn't know, is made by Exumavoid and his team, which is a bunch of data packs and texture packs that you can do. So, like, a lot of my textures are sourced from there. I have a couple other ones, like Fresh Animations. That's its own thing. And the sky is also its own thing. But mainly, like, this being darker is Vanilla Tweaks. There was a time when I had Optifine, and I could actually have, like, my tools were named, and they'd have special textures based on what name I gave it. But unfortunately, that was an Optifine thing, and I don't think there's any way to do it without Optifine. So I had to say goodbye to that. Just because Optifine stopped working, and they stopped, like, updating. I don't know what happened to Optifine. They just kind of dipped. Alright, that's the stone. Let me see. So what else do I need? We're gonna do that system, which we have all the redstone, the wood, all that kind of stuff. We already have that already situated. Rails, that's already in there. Ender pearls we can get in the end. We can make a minecart with the iron that we have on hand. I think this actually, honestly, is the only, like, extra bits that I need. We need this for the endermite. I need these items for just wool. And trapdoors I already got in there. And tutorial and all that, it's in my head. I'm gonna build this from scratch. Big brain tactics with the mangrove roots. You're about to be blown away. Okay, so I'm gonna head to the end now. I'm gonna go ahead and head on over. That's actually way close. That's way closer than I thought it is. That's just, like, right over the corner. The nice thing is, though, you can't see the beacon beam from here, but that's not a bother. So that's kind of nice. Let me see if I can't heal my pickaxe real quick. No, I cannot, because I do not have anything. How much food do I have, actually? Ooh, actually, I am going to heal my pickaxe. I don't think it's going to reset. That actually works out nicely, because then I get a stack. I need a couple more of those guys, so that way I can get this here. It is unfortunate to see raid farms go. I've always wanted to build a raid farm, because they're always, like, super complex and that fun stuff. But I've never actually gotten around to doing it. But now it might actually be worth. You know what I'm saying? I gotta head to the end. Do have a portal for that. See if I can. Man. I am gonna do something smart. And I'm going to place down signs that actually point to where I need to go. Just so it's a little bit easier. Let me bring up my Minecraft codes. Okay. The end portal in the nether is 170. 170. Negative 631. Okay. End portal. It's really close by. Like... Oh. I always go the wrong direction. I go way too far that way. I don't actually, now that I think about it, I don't need to create one that goes back. Because I have the lodestone. Okay. And then we will get a Coke after this. Okay. So, cool beans. I do need ender pearls to start. And I'm actually going to be stupid and have the pickaxe there so I can repair my pickaxe at the exact same time. Get comboed, nerd. Oh. You're wiggling, bro. Sometimes I straight up feel like I don't have looting on my sword because I just get so little. Okay, Enderman can survive a fall of up to 43 blocks, I think. So we're gonna, or 42, 41, I can't remember. We're gonna go up about 40-ish blocks. That should leave him at just low enough of health to one-shot him. That should be enough. Sorry for all that loudness. We're gonna go from the spawn platform. We're gonna fly down. I don't know why I was about to place a bed down, but that's something. I'm gonna grab a Coke, so I'm gonna be right back. Stick around, cause you're gonna wanna listen to this. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we're back. You know what time it is? It's Coke time. Get ready for this. Get ready for this. Ooh. Oh yeah. I can feel that thirst being quenched already. Okay, so. Bop, 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 bop. This is where things get a little annoying, because obviously we have to go straight down from here. So first thing, I need water. Second thing, I need acacia leaves. I'm going to say it like that again, don't you worry. What the heck was that? Acacia? Oh my gosh. That's like the worst mispronunciation I've done. That was intentional, just so you know. That was intentional mispronunciation, but still. I was trying to think of it fast. Okay. I know a lot of people like doing the lava trick. Ooh. That's rough. I have nothing against the lava trick. It's just, this also works. Except when you fall. Then it's not great. Oh my gosh, stop misplacing. You want to do this right now? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you being freaking projectile protected. Okay. Reaching over. Ugh. So I... Sorry about that. So I need to be about 2 stacks away. So I'm thinking I'm going to go 2 stacks and 9 away from the main island, and then we can start building it. I'm going to use free cam to see if there's anybody spawning on the main island. If there is, we need to go further. If there's not, we're far enough away that it won't spawn anyone, and they'll only spawn where I need them to. Oh. So the Loco Taco. Let me get some air real quick. Yeah, this part is a little slow. Whew. All right. Now, if this ain't precarious, well, I don't know what is. Now, this is the very unfortunate situation that I'm in, is the fact that I press shift with my thumb, so my hand looks really... I look like an Italian right now with my hand. Just like... Yeah, I'm like Mumbo. That's why it's funny, because when I watched Mumbo's video, when he originally announced his thumb shifting... I'm gonna move my mic a little bit closer. When he originally announced that, I was like, oh, is that weird? And then I, did it, and I was like, oh, no, I thumb shift as well. That's not that weird. Obviously, no one else in the world does it, so clearly it's a weird thing. But, I mean, it's chill, bruh. We vibing. It's not that bad. The issue is when my nails start to, dig into the keys a little bit because the angling I have to do with my hands to get it to be, chillin'. It's kind of fun. Okay, dudes. Random thought, because I just looked up. You see my, my Z coordinate? It's -0, right? Minecraft's a weird game. You have +0... and -0. +0, -0. +0, -0. Okay. What exactly is -0? Okay. Perfect. Nobody's spawning. Alright, so I was thinking that if 0 is nothing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If 0 is nothing, is it just me? Are those darker than these? I don't know. First, we make platform. I don't know why I made platform so big. It doesn't need to be this big. Okay, that's fine. The nice thing about it being big is that I can do this. Yeah, this should be plenty big enough. Hold on, let me start getting some of this done. Hold up. Let me grab some of that stone. Because the stone I can waste a little bit. Okay. We'll have them land on a stone platform. Oh. Nope. I need the stone platform to be here. Block, pistons, this. Right. We'll just go over to the left. 2 blocks. Or first, I actually need to... Wait. I'm stupid. Hold up. Yeah, like that. Wait, not there. You dingus. Hold up. Ugh. I do have 7 of these, so I'm gonna... Get ready for this absolute genius. Okay. A button honestly should do the trick. Put a button right there. And then... Oh, wait, nope. Button will not do the trick. Unless we have the button do the reverse. Actually, yeah. Y'all, your redstone knowledge is going to be twisted on its side, okay? You ain't ready for this, right? That powers that. That powers that. You can power waterlogged mangrove roots. Isn't that feels groundbreaking. I don't know why. Like, this really is only useful in this scenario where Endermen cannot teleport to waterlogged blocks. So the fact that I can waterlog this is very nice. Now, for the sake of symmetry, I am going to put another one of these here, because I want it to look somewhat nice. So we're going to do that, just to make things a little symmetrical. Okay. This is where the Enderman will be falling, by the way. This is where they'll be falling. Let me see. I need water. That's what I need. I don't mind that there's going to be some exposed redstone. That doesn't really bother me. Okay. I almost want to put this on the opposite side as well, but that doesn't really do anything. And that actually ruins the system. Yeah, this works beautifully. The other thing is, of course... That goes there. Where are... Right. Right. Okay. Whoops. Give me a second. Okay. Boom. There we go. Okay. Now, get ready for genius number 2. So we're gonna whoops. We're gonna waterlog. We're gonna waterlog the whole path. Not all the way back, just far enough where... I think 18 blocks is probably far enough. I don't know the range of Enderman, but I only have about 18 blocks in my personal world, and Endermen do not teleport back here. Glad to see that this is working. Wait. Hold. Okay. This makes total sense. If you could power it, obviously, these blocks are spawnable. No, this makes sense. They only spawned on this side. Hold up, there's a way to fix this. And that way is buttons, okay? Buttons will fix our problems. Alright. Now they won't be able to spawn. And the fact that that goes far enough back, that's good enough for what we need. Now the more annoying part is having to waterlog this entire platform. That part's going to be a little bit more tedious. I'm going to do something crazy. I'm actually going to get rid of all these. So that way I can just do... Oh, I double did. So either this is a genius system, or maybe it's not true that Enderman can't do this. Okay. Okay. Very nice. Very nice indeed. Now I just gotta fix my inventory. Hold up, give me a second. There we go. There is one thing I do want to do, though, and that is create myself a little bit of a anti-falling system, just because, I don't know, I feel like that might be a wise idea. Also, creating a bigger entrance also seems like a wise idea. Don't know about you, But, most likely gonna be, flying on in here. So, feels like something. Yeah, I don't really know which one of these is gonna be faster, but you know what? It works. Hey, stop. Hold up. There we go. Got the right stuff. Okay. Then with this, we should be done with the water. Okay, cool. Things like the stone, I'm actually probably gonna need with me. I'm gonna plop everything down. I'm gonna throw all that in there. I'm gonna throw this guy back to where it belongs. Just checking. That should be everything waterlogged very nicely. Let me go ahead and pick everything back up. Let me throw that in there. Since everything is waterlogged, we're all golden. To begin the operation. Alright, so now we have to okay, so I'm gonna actually have this go up 3 layers. Now I have to build this up. About 40, I need to make sure this drop is about 41 blocks. Glad to see that's working. That'll be perfect. Endermen fall, they die. We have our inventory full, so we don't pick up anything. And hopefully nothing falls on there, but we'll have chests in case something like that does happen. And then, yeah. So I need to go up 41 blocks. This is 3... 3, 4, 5, 6. 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, actually, now that I think about it, this is at 0. So we just have to go up till we get to 40. Once we get there, we'll be good. The rings is just kind of to save up on resources. It's not really necessary, but it is nice to have this. Plus, I actually think it looks cool to have the rings. Whoops, that's a little far. And there that goes, but hey, we're chilling. It'll be nice to have the Ender all built, though. Very nice indeed. Great stream, miss you, bro. Welcome in, Gummy Cat. How are you doing today? Yes, I know. I'm trying to remember if... I can't remember if you're my roommate or my roommate's brother. I can't remember if that's the username or not. I think it's my roommate. So I'm going to ask this question. But how was the commencement ceremony playing for that? My roommate, my old roommate now, was clarinetist. So he had to stay a little longer for playing clarinet for commencement for the graduation. 34. We're almost there, guys. We're almost there. And looks like the buttons are doing the trick very nicely. Also, just doesn't that look kind of cool? I missed a spot. Your roommate look. Okay. That's what I thought, but I just could not remember. What was your brother's name? What was his username? I don't know how comfortable you are with names. As you probably know, I don't use my IRL name on Twitch, and I will probably leave it that way for a long time. So if I know people online, I don't want to. It was boring. We played for like an hour straight just on Pomp and Circumstance. I mean, it sounds like a very graduation thing to do. We're going to go 3 blocks out, just to give myself some space to work with. But I don't want to give too much space because I don't want Enderman to spawn before I'm done. We're going to do the killing technically the killing chamber is done, but we're going to build the actual killificator. So it's going to work on an Endermite system. We'll have the guys see the Endermite and they'll all be angry and want to chase after him. And then obviously fall down and get to kill percent. We're good. My bro is Soda Cat. Gotcha, that's right. Okay. Not like that. We need a 2-block gap. This is where things get a little bit... That's where we need these. Where's the stone box that I am using? Okay. This is where I need to remember how to make the killing chamber. So I do not already have that. One thing I didn't do is put a carpet on top of the iron bar before I got the Endermite in there. Oh, I forgot a name tag. Dang, that's unfortunate. Okay, I have to go back to get a name tag so I can name the Endermite. Wait. No, I don't. I don't need to name the Endermite. It's gonna be... Wait. No, I think I do. Okay. I do... Okay. I don't need to place it here. I do need a name tag because I'm pretty sure it won't work otherwise. I can remove that though. I don't know why I'm removing these blocks. It doesn't really change anything. So the way this farm will work is we're gonna have an Endermite and a minecart sitting up there. We're gonna have this go out a little ways. I forgot. I think Enderman can see Endermites up to 60 blocks away. We're not going to make that long. We're probably going to go 20 blocks away from the Endermite itself. The only other thing that I can do in preparation is that. This will help funnel them down a little bit. They'll want to get them. Do that, actually. I think the old system that I had was only a 1-block gap, so they got stuck a little bit. This should help funnel them, and this is 4 blocks up, so the Enderman should not be able to hit the Endermite. And I think what happened is one of the Endermen like somehow got bumped up and like maybe pushed the minecart a little bit, but once it got pushed slightly, it never got hit again. But I think that's why you have this will protect the minecart from moving. One flaw in the system is that Enderman can get stuck here, but I think with these being carpets, this prevents them from walking through. And also will allow them to continue seeing because these are not full blocks. But as I said, I do need a... Alright, I can throw all of this. I'm lazy, so I'm going to throw that all in there. I do need a name tag, so let me go grab one of thems. Yeah. Grab one of thems, and we'll name that. What should I name the Endermite? Yes. Spawn. It's been a hot minute since I've last been here. Oh, that's right, I did. Yes, y'all remember me having to try to survive the baby zombie and stuff that were out there. Okay, first of all, I need to get a thing up there. Okay, good, I do have resources. A thing. By thing, I mean I need a dang portal 2, 3 to the nether. And I think right here, just gonna do some casual terraforming. I was like, why isn't it working? I built it right. Stupid vines. Okay. Get rid of the stupid seed. Alright. Well, hello there. Hold up. Is this... Is this the same... Oh my gosh, it is! That's crazy. Cool, okay. So our portal is actually right next to the nether fortress that we use. Ain't that something special? Whoops, that's the wrong way. What's the right way? Okay, there we go. I need to break this portal and move her up above. Oh no, I need to grab my Minecraft cords. Actually, I lied. I don't need my Minecraft cords because there's going to be 0, 0. But I want to make sure that this is, in fact, in the same spot. 512. That's the coordinates. Okay. Whoop, I just smacked my desk. Alright. We'll get this guy up to the roof of the nether. This will make it easier for travel. And then, of course, we know exactly where. The funniest part about this is I could actually get back without the roof of the nether because I know exactly where I am. But it's much easier to travel via the roof of the nether. And now, I'm surprised I still haven't actually gotten to spawn nether. Ooh. Okay. Well, we's going straight up. And then we'll get to the roof of the nether. We'll put down a portal. And then we'll head back to base. Get a name tag. Name it something. I don't know. Probably some pun off of might. Wait, nope. I just thought of the perfect name. Okay. You'll know what it is soon enough. You'll know what it is soon enough. Is this the white block? Okay. This is, in fact, the right block. Gotta love your glitches. Though I don't think Mojang is planning on fixing this at all. Okay. Blech. I need more obsidian. Just gotta make sure that this does link up correctly. Perfection. Even if it's a little off, I'm not gonna have any other portals in the area, so that's fine. Okay. I actually need my Minecraft cords because I need to remember where my main portal is. Alright. This direction. Okay, we need to go more north than whatever the other direction was. There she is. Oh, I'm stupid. I literally have a lodestone here, so I don't need to use coordinates to get back to the main base. Also, we're going to be big brain, and I'm actually going to use carpets to map out where places are. So, that'll be a little bit easier to find stuff. I can get off of this, though. Do not need that there anymore. Okay. Chuckaroony that over there. Do I already have a name tag, or do I need to buy one? I probably need to buy one if I can. Yes. Oh, no, I don't. I just had them in the wrong thing. Enda? But I barely even knew her. Yep. Absolutely the right decision. Alright. I do need... Actually, once we get the Endermite in there and we build the platform, the farm is done. That's it. The only other thing is, like, little bits of storage. Alright. Humith. You know what I'm gonna do? Oh, it's actually right here. I'll worry about it another day. I really need more lime, please. I'm just gonna make sure that this is full. And it is. Just not producing as well as the other ones. Actually, when we're done the Ender, let me do that. Because I need to know which things produce what wool, because there's no other way of telling. I could switch the glass out, but that could possibly let the sheep go, and we don't want that. Okay. I'm going to remove the sign now that I have the wool. I need way more wool. So, yeah. But I know it's just slightly to the right of straight. You just go slightly to the right. And there she is. It's very close to the main area. Also, I didn't set spawn whatsoever. And I'm not going to, because I now have a spawn portal set up. So we're chilling. And I could just go straight up now. Okay. So we have to spawn in the Endermite, name it, and then minecart it. Eat. There's a percentage chance that an ender pearl will spawn an endermite. Not typically this uncommon. That's annoying. Well, we need to go kill some Endermen, because we got really unlucky. Eat. Get over here. Sorry about the noise. Oh, that's not very helpful. Okay. I didn't think it was that rare of a chance that an ender... I think it's like a 20% chance that an endermite will spawn. Don't run away from me. Alright, well now we're going into with round 2 of the same amount of ender pearls, so... Wish me luck. Actually, it's right there. Whew. Oh. Julio Bino. The reason you have to name it first is the stupid reason of you'll actually not be able to name it once it's in the minecart. Look at that. It only took 7 out of the amount that I had. We'll just throw that in there. Oh wow, that's perfect. Nice. We'll keep the other. Hold on. Okay. Forgetting what I need. I need more rockets because the amount that I had was a little pitiful. And if I fall, I want to make sure I'll be able to make it out alive. Okay. So, now we can throw everything in there except for the stone. Because I actually need stone. Okay, pick this back up. Now we have to make a big old platform. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And I am going to use leaves around the whole thing. I'm going to put a 4 leaves around the edge of the whole thing to promote group spawning. Okay. I got scared for a second because I forgot that guy was on a thing, and I thought it was being held up by those. Okay. Looks like what happened is because it doesn't see the carpets as a blocked pathfind through, it thought it could actually pathfind through that, so it wasn't running around. There is one guy in there, so somebody did fall in. But we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Wait, hold up. Yep, there you go. So that's how it works. Though it is kind of they are still getting stuck, though. One thing I do just realize is I need to put blocks above this. Because it's possible that they could teleport out of that onto that. So it is unfortunate that they're not pathfinding correctly. That's really annoying. Bro, I need to protect you, bro. If I don't do this double carpet, then Enderman can, in fact, will teleport up top and try to kill him. Which obviously does not benefit us in the slightest. This might be able to keep them focused in the right area. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay. Oh, Endermen are not spawning over there. Okay. Oh, they're spawning right there. Yeah, like that guy ran right in. Now we need to connect everything up. I'm getting rid of those. It might not be perfect efficiency. Yeah, so there you kind of see the other issues. If they get really close, they actually aren't able to pathfind to the Endermite, meaning they don't go in if they're really close. Which I was hoping I could avoid, but it looks like I still have to use this system, otherwise they won't pathfind even correctly. Which a couple stragglers here or there does not really bother me. Because for the most part, the most of them will go through. Jeez, my eye. We don't need a super efficiency either. We just need something to get us repair our tools, you know what I mean? So, like, even if it isn't, like, maximum efficiency, reality is, if you keep swinging your sword, they'll keep pouring in. If you stop swinging your sword, there'll be a little bit of a delay, because once that kill chamber down there fills up entirely of Enderman, they'll stop spawning entirely. Just because they maximize the capacity. Mob cap. That's what I was looking for. So it is kind of nice, because it will, like, stop the farm if it's full, basically. Yeah, and as you can see, they all hate that little guy and will try to kill him at all costs. And now we just make a giant old platform for them to spawn on, and then the leaves to help efficiency. Which is funny, because I just said I don't really care about the efficiency, so I might skip out. Honestly, I like the way the leaves look. And then you can say it makes it more efficient, when then you have the issue of them just getting stuck right there or there, because they can't see them. But luckily, they can see them from farther away, and will go completely to them. So it works pretty darn well, if I do say. Look at that, look at that. Look at that. The majority of them get mad at that guy and try to kill him. It works amazingly. Wonderful XP farm. Does the job. Gets her done. Yeah. And I think after this, there really isn't many farms that I would want to build. So, for the most part, I'd be kind of done doing farms and stuff. We'll focus on building in our main area, the main prairie area. Prairie area? Wow, that's a weird prairie area. It's a lot of A's and R's in that sentence. Jeez. yeah, I want to start building a little bit more, getting some ideas down. Actually, I lied. I might build another sugarcane farm just to upgrade my production. And then I might do an AFK stream on Tuesday. And we'll continue our Breath of the Wild playthrough. And yeah, it's the last thing that I think I actually need to talk to Impa about the memories, because I just got the camera. Like, we're really early game in Breath of the Wild right now, and we'll just keep doing that for our AFK streams. So that'll be a pretty solid time. We'll AFK, get more resources at our mob farm, get more gunpowder mainly, because I need more rockets. But yeah, we'll be using the mob farm for our main source of gunpowder until we get another farm, which it might be worth looking into witch farms and actually getting a witch farm set up, especially now that they're going to be buffing the witches, so that way they drop more. They'll always drop redstone, meaning you can make a witch farm that you don't even have to do anything at. They'll just die and you'll get redstone always. Whereas right now it's a 0 to 2 redstone that they can drop. It'll randomize it out of the amount of drops they can do. Now they'll always drop, I believe, 4 to 8 redstone. And that might be without looting, meaning you'll get way more with looting. Like, they went hog wild for that. I think they're upgrading the witches because they're ruining raid farms. Like, they're giving us more redstone through that while taking away our emeralds that we can use, which I don't mind. Yeah, they still kind of got to push each other in, but that's not really a bother. The trapdoors didn't really work out as well as I thought they would. And I do have to put the double trapdoor there to prevent them from walking up and over and being able to attack the endermite. Obviously, if that little dude gets hurt, we got a problem. So yeah. And this is why you need a lot of stone. Yeah, based on the way this is looking right now, we might not even need the leaves, really. Because this is already working very quickly indeed. And of course, like, once we actually go down there, we're not up here. We'll only be loading this little platform. And of course, since it's the only place that Enderman can spawn, they all spawn here. The only reason I'm like not wanting to do the leaves is because I'm actually afraid I might run out of leaves. But I think this is a smaller platform than the one I did in my own world. So it's possible that the shulker box will be enough. Can't remember how many leaves I used, but if I'm going to do 4... Ooh, I am out of stone. Oh, I'm out of that stone. Ooh. Okay. We'll grab all this. I might fly down there, see how efficient it is already, and then maybe just leave it at that. Because really, I don't think there is a reason to. It's already working really good right now. The job is being done. So it seems kind of like a waste to just put it in there for what? For like 5 extra Endermen every once in a while. Hey. So the reason, for those of you who aren't familiar with Ender farms, I couldn't decide between saying Ender and Enderman farms. If you want to know why I keep talking about leaves and all that, it increases pack spawning. Now, what is pack spawning? Instead of just one Enderman spawning, because that's all that can spawn at the edge, it'll encourage them to spawn in packs of 3 to 4 at a time. And but because they can't spawn on the leaves, it'll spawn all of them in the one location that one would spawn. So you're basically increasing the one guy, but that's, I think, only for the edge, because if 4 guys can spawn in the middle, then 4 guys will spawn in the middle. But it just increases pack spawning towards the edge, whereas without it, you'll only get 1 Enderman there, so it like decreases it a fair bit. But I don't think it's as great and as needed. But if it's not like if they're big pauses, then it might be worth considering. Look at that, now you don't have to, like, run across one-wide bridges anymore. Not like that was stopping them, but... And there isn't really a way to have them fall in multiple directions. You do have to funnel them into one area. If you're wondering why I can't just do that to help reduce that. Because you need this setup to have it run. Oop. Okay, so that is a bit unfortunate. I do get Ender Pearls landing there. I don't know why I put both down. This one's empty. Look it. There's too many of these guys. I can just drop them. There goes all the items as well. Okay. So one thing I do want to do... First of all, need to make sure Endermen don't spawn there. Or teleport, sorry. They can't spawn there, but they can teleport there. So that'll prevent that from happening. We will need to get one extra thing there, so that's something to think about. First of all, give me another crafting table. Second of all, oh, my neck. For the sake of symmetry, I do think that Enderman can, that should be plenty of storage, honestly, for the amount of stuff that we're gonna get. I do think Enderman can spawn up there. So I will need to... I will need to do that. Which means I do need to waterlog it. Oh yeah, and then one of these is actually not full. Yeah, this honestly should do it. I don't think I need to go anything or add anything to this. It works. It does the job. There's no... Ah, that's why that needs to go there. It would be pointless to do more here, because this will do our job. Look at that. We have our ender now. One thing you should probably do, though, is fill your inventory. You will get a little bit of stragglers here and there. Oh, actually, you know what? You know what I do need to fix? Look at that. And it doesn't really even matter if dudes spawn in there, because that's our kill platform anyways. Or not platform, or kill chamber. Ah, there we go. Nice. Okay. Ender built. And it works flawlessly. Isn't that just precious? We have an ender now. We didn't even use a tutorial for it. And it works wonderfully. There is that oh, hello. There is that satisfaction of building a farm and you know you did it all on your own. There is a part of me that really likes the idea of using lodestones more. Like, instead of always using coordinates and all that kind of stuff, like, lodestones are perfect for this. The only issue is they're expensive. I don't like having stragglers. So I will get rid of stragglers. Cool. Oh, I gotta stretch the legs. Oop. Oh, yeah. Forgot. It's night time. Alright, I need to... Not need to, but I'd like to fix up the wool farm. But first, I want to empty out all of this. Actually, a lot. Nah. Nah, yeah, we'll do this first. That way I can empty out the extra carpets that I get. No, I don't think I messed it up. Hold on. No, yeah, I did a very different gradient than, like, your standard normal gradient. I did a new kind, where I go from yellow and orange to brown to green. Brown is always the hardest color to, like, match and everything. Because orange is just dark. much. Brown is just a dark orange, okay? Orange doesn't exist on a color wheel. Like, brown doesn't exist on a color wheel. You have to get orange and make it really, really, really dark. And then you get brown. So brown is just a dark orange, meaning there is no brown that actually exists. But like you think about it, there's so much brown in our world, but yet it's actually all a lie. I don't know why I did that. I need to throw all these in like this. Cool. Okay. Okay, so some of these can go like so. And the roots. Look at all those leaves that I collected that I didn't even use. Was it a waste of time? No, I'll figure out a use for them some other time. Okay. There we go. That's an ender built. That makes life a lot easier. Now... I normally end right now. That's what I'd normally do. But I don't know if I want to. There's like a part of me that's like, there's no reason for me to end. But there's also the part of me that's like, it's been 2 hours. And I don't really actually know what to do because I expected the ender to actually take less time. I think one of the things I said is planning. Let me get up here. To just use this. So, as I said, we already have this area here. We have a lot of these green patches, as you can see, kind of lingered in there. Where I want to make those, like, more brush heavy. Just kind of like an area that didn't get touched up. Another thing that I think I need to do to add a little bit more life around here, I need to add a cart here, and I think maybe get another horse to hitch it up. So you have a cart and a horse just chilling right back here. To kind of give a little bit more life to the area. This road kind of just ends. Don't really know what to do here. I actually think... So the issue is that it bends pretty heavily here. Then again, I could put a building here and have the water wheel right there. Do something like that. And then the building's right here, so that blocks it off. But then we'd have to add a couple more. But then again, water wheel here, sugarcane farm maybe right here, another one that's like right here. So like these don't connect, and then maybe another building right in between. Actually, what if I did an entirely burnt down building? Right, so we have this area which got burnt right from this. But what if I had a building that was like actually trashed right here, completely burnt down and everything, just like broken down. And then I have my other sugarcane farm here, water wheel right here. Ooh, okay, I like this. It is planning time. Okay. It is grab the stone. Time to plan out a couple buildings. This is a good, if you're building a much larger area for something, it is always a good idea to, like, plan out where you want things to go. Because if you don't plan it out, then it gets a little bit, like, confusing and muddled, right? So I want directly on that, sorry, not that, here, and then probably going back about yay. I don't know, I kind of like the way that this comes out a little bit, so I think I honestly want it to L-shape slightly. Now, this isn't the official, like, build, this isn't the size, it's just a general mock-up of a possibility. This is like, we could possibly put something here. We'll do that, and then, of course, right out here, we'll do a water wheel. I don't know. I've never built a water wheel before. But as you can see, we've already come into problem number 1, which is the water right here is not quite deep enough, so might have to think around that, have a think. But doing something a little bit like this, you have this whole area, you have the water that goes in here. Oh, wait, nope. Nope, sorry. We don't have electricity. So, this actually isn't a water wheel to get electricity. It's a water wheel to produce water. It's actually to collect water. So, we'll have that going there. And then maybe, like, the water actually gets into a funnel over here. And we'll have, I don't know, some kind of water basin here. And then I'm thinking, like, a couple donkeys in here. Because, you know, they always had those mills, and the donkeys would push it around. And so it's not electricity as much, because the donkeys move it around, which does a pulley system, which is actually moving the water wheel, which is collecting the water, which gets put in a basin over there. So that's that idea. And then, like, right here, very close to this, I want to do another. Obviously, this is actually slightly bigger. Hold on. That building is slightly longer. Hold up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. It's actually only like 5 blocks wide. It's a very thin building. But basically, one of them's a sugarcane farm that goes right here. Which that's actually way smaller than I thought it would be. We could have a sugarcane farm there. Might even be worth putting a third one actually in front of it, a little bit further away. And so having, like this, be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Having a theoretic sugarcane farm here. So this one wouldn't actually have anything in it. This is going to be completely burnt down. Sugarcane farm. We'll do that. I get rid of that. And then I'm thinking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Wow, I made this perfect. Ha! I wasn't even counting that. So I'm thinking the entrance for this guy is actually here. And then I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Ooh, that's cutting it close. That is really cutting it close there. But then again, it doesn't really matter. Because yes, we do have the overhang and all of that. And maybe we could actually push it over by 1 block to have 2 blocks on both sides. This is 3, this is 1. We'll do that. So we'll have the ooh, let me sleep real quick, actually. Let me sleep. Okay. So, we have the water area here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I need to change that cape, bro. I looked at my cape. Okay. I looked and I saw the green, I saw the black, and I says, oh no. Oh no, there's a creeper. I'm up here like, oh no, there's a creeper behind me. No. It's just my cape. I'm turning around. Anyways, water wheel here. So this will continue out this way. There'll be an entrance, I think, literally right in front. That'll enter there. We'll have the donkeys that go there. Maybe we'll actually have like a much larger entrance. This isn't a place where you'll live, so there doesn't need to be, actually, no. I think I'll cut this in half. we'll have a much bigger archway entrance for the donkeys that'll go in there. I might bump this back a little bit. I actually might... You know what? No. I shouldn't bump it out this way. I should bump it out this way and actually have it go into the water. I should have it go into the water. That way this is actually more like here rather than right on the edge. That'll make it work a little bit better. So let me go fix that. Let me go fix that. Because right now, this obviously doesn't make much sense to have the water wheel there. There isn't enough space for the donkeys to walk around in circles. So... Oh. I'm going to do this. Hold up. Yeah, we can get rid of this. So I'm thinking... I think it actually makes sense for it to be in the water a little bit. Right here. That should hopefully clear up a little bit more of the way. I don't think this part should be as far into the water, but I think a little bit makes a little bit of sense. That way there can be a little more space for basins and all of that good jazz to hold the water. Makes sense to have it be a little bit bigger for that. It's like you have a basin here. You know what I mean? You have a basin of water right there. I don't know. Doesn't really matter. Make it up. And then, of course, you know, we have... I gotta get up there. Hold up. I haven't really built many water wheels in my days, so this water wheel here will probably be very rusty. Whoa, what is going on? Okay, there we go. I was saying weirds. I'm losing my ability to talk. There we go. See, now that makes a lot more sense for a water wheel. Though we'll probably actually put it up higher. That's why this looks so weird, because the top of it's too low. We'll have it up way higher, and then, of course... You know what I mean? We'll have... You know, we'll have a water channel that goes down here. So I think this actually needs to be bumped up by 1 block. Just so that way that nicely goes into the side, like directly into the side. And that'll house all of that. This is where things get a little weird. Because obviously, I have these two. We're going to do this as well. Dotting, if you have dots, that almost always do dots mean pathway. So that'll signify pathway. Pathway goes there. This is where things get mildly interesting. I obviously want a pathway here. This is where the entrances to both of these will go. And technically, we'll just say that the entrance of this was on the front. Doesn't really matter. We can break that belief because, like this, as I said, has to be there. We can't do one on the side because it won't fit. Like, we have the farm right here. So it won't fit. We're going to build another one of these, or 2 of those in there. That should actually produce us with a lot of sugarcane. And we won't have it all hooked up to one area. So you don't have to worry about that. I'm not going to have it all hooked up to one area. But this one's going to be completely destroyed. This will be burnt to a crisp. Which, I don't know why this one survived and this one didn't. But fire is weird, man. Maybe it caught on fire right here. They took this one out. But because they spent all the time preserving this building, this one unfortunately bit the dust. And so one thing I want to do, I need to figure out where the pathway comes in. One thing I need to do, though, is I need to bump this out to here. And bump this to here. Okay. Ah, yes, that's much better. Right, so the pathway goes in there. So clearly, if I gotta get rid of this. Clearly, the pathway would have to come around here. I'm thinking. So definitely, I think a pathway should come like this. We obviously have this area here, so we'll probably just continue the pathway to the side here. Right? This is just a general idea. So I'll have the pathway that comes around here. I kind of like that. And then, of course, that pathway goes to there. This will seal off the wheat area completely to this area. And so what I might actually do, because all of these are sugarcane farms, or at least these three will be, this is going to be burnt, I might actually make this little section here kind of its own sugarcane-y area. Like maybe a bigger sugarcane farm. Like because essentially the farming is all supposed to happen outside, so it wouldn't make sense for these to happen inside. So I kind of like that. And then, of course, we have the water mill that's right there. Sugarcane requires a lot of water, so it kind of makes sense. But obviously, we have all these farms, so maybe we'll actually have multiple water mills. Maybe we'll have more on the other side, and I could actually maybe put some back there. Because obviously, with this area, I have this back peninsula, almost. Yeah, I mean, it is peninsula. Right? I don't know what to do behind here, because obviously our house is right here, and we have all of this space. So I think I was planning on turning this into a forest. But like up here around this edge, maybe closer to this, to the city, we'll actually have more. I guess it doesn't really matter, it's prairie. The point is, like, the city isn't really a city, it's just like a main area where people will walk and bustle. But I think that's gonna do it for today. We got some planning done. So that means we'll AFK Tuesday, and Thursday I plan to actually start building some of this. I actually want to start getting some building done, because I feel like I do, with my hardcore, the thing that disappointed me the most with it was the fact that I spent so much time building farms that I didn't really get enough time building actually cool things that are worth watching. Because farms get boring after a while. It's like a lot of resource collection for a farm that doesn't look good. And then that. So I feel like it'll be fun to build those, but I do need gunpowder and obviously sugarcane, but the sugarcane farms are, one, easy and fast to build. They're not very big either, at least not the ones I'm making. Okay, time for the streamverse of the stream. What is this dang book called again? Streamverse of today. There we go. Let me open this up. It's, unfortunately, the fingerprint scanner is to my right finger, which is also doing the clicking. Alright, it is the 19th. 24. We are going to be in Acts 2. 38 ESV. Let's see, we got... And Peter. Repent. Be baptized. Jesus Christ. Whoops. Whoops. Okay. Think that's Gucci. Okay. Acts 2:38 ESV. And Peter said to them, repent and be baptized. Everyone, be baptized, every one of you, in the name of Jesus Christ, for the forgiveness of your sins, and you will receive the gift of the Holy Spirit. All right. First of all, basic Bible story of repenting and believing in Christ for salvation. But then baptism also comes as a symbol of being reborn and basically committing your life to Christ and saying, all right, I'm going to follow you and do as you say. And so you baptize yourself and you receive the gift of the Holy Spirit. Kind of almost like the idea that I'm getting here is almost as if it's like a commission. Like you do the baptism and now you're officially commissioned to, you know what I mean? It's like the like the certification almost, but it's not. Baptism is an interesting thing because it's not a requirement of salvation. You don't need to be baptized necessarily to get into heaven, but you should be. It's the same concept of like works. It's the Christian religion is not a works-based religion. It's faith-based. So you don't actually have to do anything. You don't have to do no amount of works, no amount of diets, whatever you call it, whatever you want. You don't have to do any of those to actually be saved. All you have to do is believe in Christ. And that's it. But when you believe, because it's more of the relationship aspect than it's the works, because it's the faith, that your life begins to be modeled after that concept of a relationship. You're then going to be living for the person, right? And it is described a lot as Christ, and we as the church are the bride of Christ, right? You know what I mean? So that means we have to model our entire life as if that is true, which it is. And so with that faith and with that belief comes things like baptism, where you baptize and you become reborn symbolically. You die to your old self, your sinful self, and you become a saint and a righteous one of God. And then you carry out the Great Commission of go and make disciples. Then you also, what was the other? Oh yeah, works. It's not a works-based faith. However, faith without works is dead, according to James. And so you can't just idly be like, all right, I believe, and then do nothing. Like, you still have to do the work. But the work isn't going to save you, but you ought to do it, because if you don't do the work, then you're not showing that you believe. And so baptism is kind of like that, showing I believe and I'm committing, and that's why I kind of like the idea of it almost being like a commission. Like you baptize yourself, and now you almost have the license. And I mean, with this, it says, baptize yourself and you will receive the gift of the Holy Spirit, which is kind of giving me an interesting thought of if the Holy Spirit works through you without baptism or not. That's something that would be fun to research. So you guys, I'll let you guys do that on your own, because I don't know the answer right now if that's how it works or not. But on this one verse alone, remember, this is only one verse. There's a whole lot more Bible where this came from. So it's only one verse, but it almost implies that baptism, then you get the Holy Spirit. Now you're ready to do the work, which is why I kind of like the concept. If it helps you kind of formulate it a little bit better as almost being like a license to go and do the works for Christ, because now you truly understand what it means to believe in Christ, what it means to follow Christ, and what it means to be a disciple of Christ. So now you can teach that to other people. Whereas beforehand, you probably were like, yeah, I believe, but do you? Like, what is this? And it's like, well, you know what I mean? You freeze up. So it's kind of nice in that way. Got a shriek. But yeah, go ahead and look deeper into this and understand more. It's actually interesting. I will be going through Acts when I get back to school, so hopefully I'll have a better answer for something like that. Well, that's gonna do it for today. We're gonna go ahead and end here. And go through. We can mute the desktop. All right, let's see. For those of you on YouTube, go ahead and sit tight. For those of you on Twitch, we're going to go ahead and raid on over. Yes! Yes! Guys, it's finally happening! I can raid somebody. I don't know what this is. Okay. We actually get to raid somebody new. Slash raid. Northern underscore Ice Wolf. Make sure I spell it right. Oh. I misspelled it. Hold up. Slash rage. Northern underscore Ice Wolf. I spelled it right. Alright. It is scooching on in with the good news. SDK Live Hi. SDK Live Raid. SDK Live Heart. Those are all follower emotes. You guys can use them freely. And if you want to subscribe, you can use SDK Bang, which is a wolf with a gun, just so you know. All right, let's go. He's looks like he's raiding an ocean monument with somebody else, and so that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and raid on over. All right, that's gonna do it for today. Bye.